When using Squarespace for your domain provider, it is a little tricky to be able to get a Google Workspace with your professional email. So we want to walk you guys through getting your professional email through Google Workspace so that you guys can send out emails via your domain versus something like changingthegame11@gmail.com. All right. So first we're going to go to a new browser tab, and at the top in the search, we want to do Google Workspace. Whenever you get to the Google Workspace site, just give it time to load. Once you get there, you're going to want to go ahead and click on Get Started. So whenever you see this load, up here in the very top right, you're going to see Get Started in a blue button. Let's go ahead and click that. At this point, you want to add in your business name. You want to say it's just you, unless you have multiple team members. Obviously, you're going to want to add in more, but you're just going to hit just you. Then you're going to hit next. You want to put in your first name, your last name, and your current email address. Then you're going to want to hit next. Now, under current email address, guys, make sure you put an email that you have easy access to and that you can receive emails to, because you are going to get emails to that whenever you're first setting up your Google Workspace. All right. So then it's going to ask you, do you need one or do you have one? This is about your domain. So you do have one. So you're going to want to click on yes, I have one. Then you want to type in your domain. And for us, it is changingthegame11.com. Then we want to hit next. So this is your domain. Email sent to changingthegame11.com won't be affected until you set up with an email account. And then you want to go boom. And then we'll send you your user information to the Workspace apps, new features, and tips to improve your productivity. And you can opt out at any time, or you can just go ahead and say, no thanks. So then for your username, you just want to put whatever you want in front of it, typically your first name. You could do like your first initial dot your last name. It really doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want to. I'm just going to do this. Then you can create your password here. So you just want to go ahead and type in a password. And then once you type in your password, you confirm. You can do show password, which I am going to confirm that I have the right password. So we are going to pause the video real quick for me to be able to confirm. Then we'll jump back in. But yeah, just type your password in, show, so that you can confirm, and then we'll go through the rest. All right, so we confirmed that that's the right password. So we're going to click on I am not a robot. Then you're going to hit agree and continue. Once you hit agree and continue, it's going to take you on to the next page. So super simple. I mean, you just have to follow the directions. You can say save password, never for the site. I'll go ahead and save it for right now. Then it's going to tell you, hey, would you like to add in this Business Plus? We recommend for you Business Plus. You can do per user per month. You can do annual plan, whatever you want to. It does give you a free 14-day trial, or you can do a promo code if you have one. So for now, what they're doing is they're pretty much giving me this option. What we're going to do is we're going to click on the try free for 14 days. All right. And it's going to give you all of your information. You do need to type in your address and a few other additional details like your credit card and all that stuff. So I'm going to add in all that real quick and then we'll come back. All right. Once you have done that, what you are going to want to do is just follow the clicks. All right. It's going to add in your billing information. It's just putting in your card information. Then it's going to give you a couple of confirm clicks that are going to run you through your personal information, and you just follow the clicks, read and follow. All right. It's just one step after the next. So now it says, let's set up our workspace. In just a few steps, you'll be able to set up Gmail and other apps. First, we want to verify changingthegame11.com. Show that you own this domain. It takes about 5 minutes. Verification wait time can be up to 60 minutes. So we want to go ahead and right here, click verify. So once we do that, it's going to come here. Before we can start using Workspace, we need to do a quick check to make sure you own the domain. You can turn on text verification, or you can switch to another verification mode if you would like to. You're going to add the verification code to your domain settings. Then you'll verify that you've added the code, and then you can start using Google Workspace. So let's go ahead and click continue. Right here, this is where you add the TXT record. All right. This TXT record right here is what you're going to be adding in to be able to verify. This TXT record is essentially a security setting on your domain to ensure that you are indeed the person that is trying to set up an email for yourself. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this, and then you can read on down if you want to, like here's how to go to Squarespace, and then how you can do different stuff. All right. So this is go to your domain's host website in the new tab. We've detected that your domain is hosted on Squarespace. Sign in and add the verification codes to your domain, right? Don't recognize Squarespace as the domain host. Click here for generic instructions. Sign into your domain host. You want to sign in using your domain's host name and password. If you forgot it, you can contact their support. You want to copy the verification code, and the next step will show you how to add it. All right. So then they actually walk you through everything that you need to do right here. So down here, you can see that it gives you what you need to put. All right. But we're going to walk you through that here real quickly. So we're going to want to go back over here to our domain. Now that we have that information, we're going to add a record. Let's go ahead and select right here that we want to add a text record. In this portion, you just want to add the @ symbol. That's it. You don't want to add anything else. And under text, you want to add what it is that you copied. All right. So this portion here, right here, that you copied over. So you just copy by clicking copy. Then you come back. We can highlight, delete, and let's just go ahead and paste it again. All right. Super simple. Then you hit save. Then you want to come back over to verify your domain. You want to click on verify your domain. Once you verify domain, you should be good to go. It should take a little bit of time for you to be able to start sending emails though, but otherwise you've verified your domain and you're able to start sending and receiving emails via Google Workspace. Now we're going to give this a second to be able to finish its thing, and then we'll pop back in whenever it's done. All right, and once you're finished, it is going to automatically take you back to this screen. It's going to show you that you're 33% of the way done because you've completed one of 3 sections. It's going to ask you if you want to add users for your team. If you do not have a team, then this is something you don't need to do. So go ahead and skip that. We're going to go down to the next part where we say activate Gmail for changingthegame11.com. So we're going to go ahead and activate. So I've added all existing email addresses for changing the game. I'm ready to receive emails. You're just going to click on both of those and you're going to click continue. So let's route your emails to Gmail. Again, they automatically detect that you are using Squarespace. All right. And this is where you're going to change your MX records. All right. So you're going to come down here. You're going to go to your MX records and you're going to set it up. All right. To set up your email with the MX records for Gmail, you're going to want to select from the type list MX, and in the name, host, and alias field, you enter @ or leave it blank. All right. And then in the server, mail server, value, answer, destination field, which these are all the different names that you could potentially see, you're going to enter in this information. All right. But this is what it does for you. It gives you all the server information and all the addresses that you need to do right here. Then in the priority field, we want to enter 1. And then here you can do either 3600 or leave it at the 30 or the default value. But we're going to go back and forth. We're going to show you exactly how to do this so that you guys can see step by step. So first, we're going to jump back over into Squarespace. We are going to add a record, and under host, well, first let's go ahead and click MX record. All right. So very first thing you want to do, type. Then you can either leave it blank or you can put in the @ symbol. I always put in the @ symbol. For priority, let's go back over here and make sure that we have the right one. Priority 5. All right. And then the mail server. We're going to come back over here, and under this one right here, for our very first record, we are going to click here, copy, and then we're going to paste and save. Oh, save. Take out that very last period. All right. Completely forgot to do that. So my bad, guys. On the data portion, whenever you copy and paste, make sure that you don't bring over that very last period or it won't save for you. No big deal. Just make sure that you're doing that. All right. And then right here, we want to do the next one. So let's go ahead and copy while we're here. And then we want another priority 5. All right. So we're going to come back. We're going to add new record. We're going to select MX. We are going to do the @ symbol. We are going to give a priority of 5. And then we are going to paste. Then we're going to hit save. Now we're going to go add the other 2 records. So again, Alt-3. We're going to copy. Now we have a new priority of 10. All right. So we're going to come back. We're going to add new record. We're going to select MX. We are going to give it the @ We are going to give a priority of 10. And then we are going to paste and click save. All right. And we're going to do that process one more time for Alt-4. And we're going to copy. Then we have another priority of 10. Then we're going to add record. Then we are going to hit @ MX 10, save. All right. Then we want to just come back here and make sure that we did everything. So when you want to set it up, you want to select from the drop-down list MX, and in the alias, we want to put, or the host, we want to put @ or leave it blank. We did @ symbol. And then in the server field, we want to do this information with a priority field of 1. So it looks like we still need to add some information. So what we want to do is copy this information here. We want to hit copy. Then we have a priority field of 1. And then we also have a TTL of 36 or leave it default. All right. So we want to come back over here. We want to add record. We want to select MX. We want to add our @ symbol. We want to have a priority of 1. We want to paste, and we hit save. Now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records. All right. Make sure that you have 5 records, and then come back over here to activate Gmail and hit activate Gmail. This could take up to a minute. So we are going to go ahead and hit pause, and we'll come back when everything is finished. Perfect. That took about 60 seconds, and now we are 67% of the way through. They're 1, 2, 3. But again, if you're not adding users, go ahead and skip for now. All right. So we're going to click on skip for now. So it gives you a little to do. It gives you done. It gives you things to set up, collaboration, communication safer with Google. You're on your way. All right. So this is your dashboard, and this is where you kind of get to discover a bunch of different things. Whenever you hit this, right, you can go through and you can read all of this stuff. Are you a tech startup? So sharing this info helps us customize your experience. Let's go ahead and hit yes. We do tech. We do digital products. You might get something of use. Switch easier between the apps. Show me how, or done. Invite team members, done. We don't need that. Switch between apps, done. We don't need that. We're going to walk you through it. All right. Make something new. You can do different documents. This is literally just a checklist of things that you can utilize with Google Workspace. Honestly, guys, you can either go through it or you don't have to. If you've never used Google Workspace, I would suggest just walking through them. But let's go over here and let's hit Gmail. It's going to redirect you to your Gmail, and this is where you finally get started. All right. It's going to walk you through everything you have. You just keep hitting next, next. There you go. Now you guys have a specific email that works directly with your domain. That's how you do it. It's super simple. Just make sure you walk through the process and follow each and every step. Okay, so if like me, whenever you first signed up, it said, give me a 14-day free trial for Business Plus or Business Pro or whatever it is, and that's not how much you are wanting to pay for your email. Don't worry, there is a way for you to be able to go in and change that. So up here at the top, whenever you're in your email, you're going to see these, 9 dots. And that's all of your apps. You can click on account here if you want to, or you can click up here and it's going to show you all of this information up here at the top. It's going to have manage your account and any other accounts that you have. What we want to do is click on admin console. All right. We already have it open, but what it's going to do is it is going to prompt you to put in your email, verify who you are, et cetera, et cetera. Just go through the verification process with your email that you have set up, the zach@changingthegame11.com, and then your password or whatever email it is that you set up. Then you're going to be in your admin console. So from admin console, you will be able to see how many users you have and who you have on there as, different emails or different admins, whatever the case may be. All right. From here, you can come into billing and you can click on manage. Now you can see that you have Workspace Plus. You can add or upgrade a subscription. You can also come in here and start another paid service or whatever. Let's go ahead and click on this. All right, so once you get into this page here and you want to change your payment plan so that you aren't paying $21.60 per month for your email, you can come over to this section here to upgrade or downgrade. You're going to just click on upgrade, downgrade, and then you can just say, hey, I want to switch to standard. I want to switch to enterprise. I want to switch to business standard, right? Or business starter. So let's go ahead and look at business starter. Let's go ahead and switch. And right here, you can either do Google Workspace Business Starter, Google Workspace Business Plus. We want to go ahead and switch to Business Starter. So let's go ahead and hit Next. And you can either choose flexible plan or annual plan. Annual will come out in the full amount, or it'll come out at $7.20 per month. This is whenever you click on checkout, and it's going to ask you to place the order. And from there, once it's done loading, you can see that you are now in Business Starter. So now you do not have any of the worries, I guess you could say, of paying $21.60 per month. You are now on the $7.40 per month plan if you are not looking to spend that much on your email. So super easy fix for any of you that were just like, man, I don't want to pay that much. Boom, there you have it. It's super easy fix. It does take a little bit of extra time. It's a little annoying that they don't let you change it right there, but hey, that's how you fix it. So hopefully that helped you guys out. We'll see you in the next video.